I suspect a financial crisis around the time that we're graduating. Yippee! Hello and welcome to the 5th episode of the Pie Guys podcast. I'm your host for today, Will, and these are my two co-hosts as usual.
Hello.
Hello.
We have a special episode for you viewers today.
A new segment that we're trying out.
What do we call it again? Is it try a
Try a
slice?
slice.
Yeah, try a slice. Basically, we just recommend the other two something to watch, and then we watch it, and then we talk about it.
Yes. And the host plus Finley have recommended today.
Yeah.
What do
We
you
don't
guys-
have time to watch 3 separate things a week.
Yeah, no, that'd be
Too
quite
much.
a bit.
Too much.
Yeah, so it'll be on rotation, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But would you guys like to explain what you recommended, I guess?
I recommended 12 Years a Slave because it's a very good film, and the other two hadn't seen it.
And I recommended 20th Century Boys because it's a very good manga, and the other two haven't read it.
Yeah, 12 Years a Slave. Basically, there's a bloke called Solomon Northrop who was a free man somewhere in the north of America. Don't remember where.
Did he go to California, or was that?
No,
I think he went to
California's in the south.
Didn't he go to Florida?
Maybe, but he was.
At the start, I don't think it said where they were, did it?
What did?
Oh, no,
talk
it was-
about California,
wait.
Or am I like remembering wrong?
It showed like one of the. It did not talk about California.
No.
I'm
Oh,
certain.
Okay.
It was, when he was like in like the chains, and then the camera like panned up to like show like the skyline.
Yeah.
There was a white building. I don't know if that was the White House.
Oh, yeah. It probably was, because obviously quite north, so.
That's Washington DC. That's not. Is that far north?
Well, I think it's in the north. I don't know if it's like very far
Hmm.
north, but it's definitely in the northern half.
Well, let's call it Washington DC then. He was in Washington DC. He was a pro violin player, I think. Then he gets drugged and kidnapped and gets taken into slavery. There's more fruit flies again.
Well, there's fruit flies in the movie. I don't recall seeing
There's
those.
King Vroom, Finley. And then he's just a slave for 12 years. And then after 12 years, he managed to become not a slave.
And he goes from a different plantation halfway through.
Yep.
Yeah. I wonder which one he was at the longest.
Probably the second one.
Like, what was the first one that you went to?
The first one was the one
With his wife.
What?
Wife?
Didn't he go to one with his wife?
No.
No.
His wife was never a slave.
I saw the first one. Because she was like crying because she lost her child. Or was that just
That's
someone?
not-
That's
not
just a
her wife.
woman.
Oh, that's someone
Yeah, that's
completely
just
different.
Yeah, that's a random woman.
Yeah.
Oh, I assumed that was him, his wife, and his kids.
No,
No.
no, it was just him. So they were at, I don't know what his name was, but he was like the Benedict Cumberbatch guy.
Yeah, four.
Yeah. And he was as far as slave people go,
He's all
not
right.
that bad.
Yeah. Not as good as Brad Pitt though.
Well, he's not a slave guy, is he?
No.
He's from Canada.
Yeah.
Very nice person because he's from Canada.
That is true.
Well, like all I remember, I don't even remember them going to two plantations. So I might just be wrong.
Yeah, I don't remember when they switched over to a third one.
I remember.
I don't know if I was the only one
So
that.
it was Master Ford
Yeah.
with Benedict Cumberbatch, and then they went to Ginger Beard guy,
Yeah.
and then do you remember when he got the plague in his crops?
Yeah. What, when the guy died?
Yes, like they were like picking the crops, and he was like, "Oh, these slaves have brought plague upon me." Um,
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, we watched it about an hour ago.
Yeah. Wait, I can't. So
I do remember that.
I remember him. He was at Ford's place first, where he was like, he made that river boat raft thing.
Yeah.
Then he went to the gingerbeard guy's place where he was doing the cotton picking thingy.
Hmm.
And then he like got lent to like this other guy to like cut to the very beginning of the movie
Yeah.
where he was like cutting down the cake.
That's the third one.
Oh, I thought he was just
I mean,
like lending him out to like
yeah,
borrow him.
yeah, but he sort of goes to another plantation, doesn't he?
Okay.
He's just being
Oh, I
lent
thought you
out.
meant like he was given to
No,
another
no, no.
slave person. Yeah.
What
Well,
are your thoughts on it? Good film, not good film?
I'd say it was quite a good film. I think the acting was very good as well, especially.
yeah. I think it hits quite differently to many other films, I guess, because it's based on slaves and a real sort of like person's story. I will say that I did enjoy the actual like how they like cut between scenes, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I remember at the very beginning, it's still like it was still being a slave, but it was like in that was it sugarcane field thing, and it was like they're like singing songs, they were like quite happy, and then it continued being quite happy where he went to like back to his normal life, and then all of a sudden it like once he got drunk and stuff, he like changed instantly to when he was in chains and stuff, and I did
Mm.
like the stark contrast between the two. I will say. Um, the rest of the review is pretty good as well. It felt pretty real, which I'm assuming is what they were going for.
Yeah, I was quite upset
Yeah.
when that he tried to get that one guy to post his letter, and then he just snitched on him straight away. I wasn't expecting that.
I kind of saw
Yeah.
that coming. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't trust the guy at all.
Well, it was towards the end, so I was like, oh, okay, so he's probably gonna get his freedom now. And then he just got snitched on, so I was quite shocked.
But then he
I was
just lied.
I was
And then
surprised that he
Yeah.
survived. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
yeah,
it did seem like
he came up with a very good excuse.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would have believed his excuse if I was
Yeah.
the master or whatever.
I feel like back in those days, when they like believed the white person more than the black
Yeah,
person.
yeah, but like, what is he going to be writing with?
Yeah, I guess so. But like, I don't know. He seems like he's like stuck in his ways. So like, to then just kind of like believe the black person out kind of out of nowhere. You get what I
But then
mean?
they did keep. Well, at least Ford said that he was obviously a very smart slave,
Yeah.
so they knew he was quite intelligent. So
That make you distrust him more.
no, I feel
Well,
like it would make you believe him more.
he
Maybe.
I think it was believable because the guy had, well, the white guy who snitched on him
Yeah.
had been what were they called, a supervisor or something,
Yeah,
um, before. So it does make sense that he'd want to be a supervisor thing again.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that it makes sense, but I feel like from the actual character's perspective, or like from the character's personality, I feel like he'd be more cruel to
Yeah, that's true.
Solomon rather than I forgot the name of the white guy.
Like, I'm really bad at remembering names in films. I can remember Solomon.
Yeah.
What were the names of the kids?
Margaret and
Alonzo.
yeah, Alonso, that's it.
Yeah.
What was the name of the wife then?
Remember the one? Oh yeah,
It was carved into the
Yeah, I remember him seeing.
fiddle.
I remember seeing him carving it. Was it not a violin?
So they called it the fiddle.
Is the fiddle not? Wait, what's the fiddle? I thought it was a flute thing.
Nice.
Maybe I'm
No idea.
I think a fiddle is similar to a violin. I don't know which one that was. But I think it is
I
like a
always thought a
string.
fiddle was like a flute thing, but I could be very
Isn't a
wrong.
fiddle what like bards play?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Maybe.
It's what a bard is, really.
It's like in
Like in Dungeons and
fantasy.
Dragons.
Yeah,
But what is it?
He's the merry man of the band.
yeah.
He
They
like
sort of use
gets
they
everyone
use music as like sort of spells, I guess.
yeah,
Oh, right.
and like keeps everyone happy. He's got like it's a happy guy. Uh, it was a pretty good movie. Yeah, I'd recommend watching it.
So I haven't really seen that much, like that many similar films to it.
I was trying to say I haven't watched that many movies where they're like based off a true story. I don't think.
Yeah, I feel like because most of the time they're documentaries,
Yeah.
But there are a few.
I know like a few exist, but I think most of the things that I watch anyway aren't based off a true story.
Do you
So,
guys have any people that you think should have a film about them?
well, like the that's like
Yeah, like
Solomon.
Solomon
Yeah.
Northrop.
Not off the top of my head. Because a lot of the big ones that already do have films about them.
I have one.
Who's the one?
Michelle Mouton. She was the first like female rally driver back in like 1970s or 80s. Um and she's really fucking cool. And she
I
should definitely have a film.
I don't know if there is. There might already be a film like this about these two, but what about like the Wright brothers?
Oh, I feel like there's got to be,
Yeah,
but
there
not.
has
There's
to
not.
be a
There's not like
film.
a very
Well,
well known one, I
I feel
guess.
like there might be like good like a lot of documentaries or something, but like I haven't heard of one. Not recently. I haven't heard like of a film being like with like Oppenheimer, where it's like they like remade it into like a big spectacle with like actors and like all that.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about the Wright brothers doing that, and I think if it does exist as like a film, then I think that would be a very good one.
Yeah.
I agree.
Did you guys see Oppenheimer?
I did.
What did you think of Oppenheimer?
Well, I saw it in the cinema. Um, it was really fucking good in the cinema because of the sound. I'd
Yeah,
say that made it really fucking good. Um, especially when the nuclear bomb went off.
I could
When you
imagine.
were like waiting for like a solid minute or something for the sound. Um, it was pretty good. I sort of didn't care about like the
The characters.
well, I just didn't care about the court case, like
Oh yeah.
the Senate thing. I just didn't care. Everything else was good though,
Mhm.
but it was fucking long. It was like
Yeah, it's
three
like 3
hours, wasn't
hours.
it?
Three
Yeah.
hours down. I haven't actually seen it. I've just heard that it's good
Hmm.
because I watched Barbie when that came out
Yeah, I watched Barbie in the cinemas instead.
instead of Oppenheimer.
I watched half of Oppenheimer at home, but the pace, it was 3 hours long, so I only watched half, and the pacing was a bit slow, I'm not going to lie.
Hmm.
But it was a decent movie. Like, you could tell it was a good quality movie. I
Yeah.
just don't think it was my cup of tea.
I think seeing it in the cinema would make it better.
I do prefer 12 Years a Slave to Oppenheimer, I must say.
Hmm.
Yeah, I feel like the 12 Years a Slave did like a really good job of making it feel real. I didn't feel like I wasn't there, if that makes sense. I felt like I was like seeing it from like someone else's perspective of what's happening.
I think it was because some of the shots were just so fucking long. Like,
Like,
you know when he was when
He was being hung.
what was he called? Oh yeah, when he was being hung,
yeah,
that was like a solid minute and
yeah,
a
it was just a
half.
single shot, like just staring
Um,
at it.
yeah, just the long shots made it feel real.
Yeah. Plus, when they had the actual like moving shots, where it seemed like it was just a person holding the camera, kind of like following the guy, instead of like having like the smooth kind of like camera motion
Yeah,
that you normally have in like high budget films. This one, it made it feel more real because it made you feel like you were kind of there. I feel it made everything else kind of hit a bit harder. I will say, all the actors are good. I
it was quite hard to watch at points.
Yeah, at points.
Yeah, but I think that's what makes it.
It
Uh,
just started raining.
I think
There's
that's
only one that
what
noise.
makes it good because it does such a good job of making it hard to watch. Like it's like a hard pill to swallow, you know.
Yeah, if it was
But
easy to watch,
it wouldn't
it
make
wouldn't be
sense.
doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's. I will say that when I saw Benedict Cumberbatch, I did get taken out a bit just because he's so like recognizable.
you haven't even seen Sherlock though, have you? You're missing out.
What have you seen? Have you seen him in anything?
I've only seen him in the Avenger movies.
Oh yeah, Doctor
When he
Strange.
becomes that guy.
He's
Yeah.
in The Hobbit as well.
Is he?
Wait,
He's the
what?
dragon. He's
Oh, of course,
He's
he's
a
Smaug.
Smaug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that actually. Is there any particular reason why you chose this? Because I know you had a second option.
My second option was Top Boy, which I really like, but because we've got things to do with at uni. We can't go watch a full fucking season of a TV show. Um, and I feel like to get the full experience of Top Boy, you'd have to watch the whole thing.
How many episodes are in the first season?
I don't know. More than one, and they are an hour long. So I decided on 12 Years a Slave because it's peak.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good choice in my opinion.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'd say it's quite good.
It's I don't know where I'd put it. It's like
I think I'd give it an 8 out of 10 for me.
yeah, like a solid 7 to 8, maybe like 7.5.
I'd probably give it a 9, mainly because of the ending.
Yeah, the ending was good. And I'm glad it had a
Yeah.
happy ending.
The ending was like they had such good acting in the ending.
Yeah.
Like it really felt like he broke down during like the ending parts. But
Yeah.
it wasn't like instantly like crying. That makes sense, but it was all like a slow build up when his like family got introduced and
Right.
then he realized his daughter was married.
At first, I thought his wife had remarried in the time he'd been gone and had like another kid. And I thought it was just going to be really awkward because he was going to be like, "Oh, who's this?" And then she'd say, "Oh, this is my new husband."
Did you not see the baby though?
Yeah, I saw the baby.
Oh,
I thought they had like
right.
another kid.
Yeah. I thought you meant like the guy was the kid,
Oh
the
no!
husband.
Did you finish watching Django Unchained?
I did, yes.
So that's one of my that was in my top 3 favorite movies.
This was not in um what was this thing called?
It
Slice
wasn't
to
try
try a slice.
yeah, try
Yeah,
this like it wasn't a
Um,
recommendation.
no, it was just a film I was watching while I was making my dinner. Yeah, Django Unchained is very good. I liked it. The characters are so silly.
yeah. It's about the slave trade, but I'd say it's an easy one to watch.
Yeah, it's certainly a lot fucking easier. Um,
And the doctor and or like the dentist, or whatever, in Django Unchained is such a good
Dr.
character.
Schultz.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like. Well, he was a Wes Anderson.
Tarantino.
Yeah, Tarantino. Yeah, he always does good dialogue, and he certainly did not disappoint in this film.
And he does really good action scenes as well, especially at the very end of the film.
Yeah, you should watch that one. It's really good.
It's really, really good.
I'll think about it. Maybe I'll watch it. I will say there were a few awkward moments during the movie, like during the sexual intercourse scenes, where because since we were all sat there watching it, I didn't know what to say. I was just like,
We didn't say anything at all during the film. There was nothing that needed to be said.
yeah,
That-
but it was a bit awkward. It was like it's like watching porn with like your friends and like a
But I
young
feel like it was even more awkward because it was shot in a way that was meant to make the audience feel awkward because obviously they're being like
Yeah.
raped in a way.
Yeah,
Not in a way. They just
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
yeah. It's just
So it does make it even more uncomfortable having to watch it.
yeah.
But luckily they don't like show it graphically. It's only
Yeah.
like it only really shows the heads, and then you can
Yeah.
just sort of tell what's going on.
Also, at the beginning, was the main character like having like sex with like the other woman that he was like sleeping with?
Oh yeah.
Because
Uh,
I,
yeah.
but they don't show it later on, did they? Because I know it goes like it goes back to the beginning.
Well, yeah, it just skips it because we've already seen it, haven't we?
Yeah, because I don't recognize that woman.
But I think she was the one at the end that he waved to. Isn't
No,
she?
that was I think it was Eliza, the woman who was crying.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. Not oh yeah, it would have been before oh no, would have
No, it couldn't
no,
be
it
Eliza.
was at the same plantation as Patsy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was at the same plantation with the ginger beer guy.
Yeah. Maybe then. I don't know.
So I feel like
Yeah, because I
that's
thought
why she hugged him goodbye
Well,
properly. And
yeah,
he,
of course, it can't have been Eliza. She was at the old
yeah, she was at
plantation.
the
He
whole-
he
yeah.
was sent away, wasn't he?
Because I thought they were gonna like build up on Pony, like maybe he was like feeling like he was feeling down and blah blah blah, something happened. But like, yeah, I don't remember it ever being brought back up except for that one scene at the very beginning.
I feel like the movie didn't really need romance though.
No. Well, it didn't really have any.
Yeah, but it would have if it like went more in depth in their relationship, I guess.
I think that would have distracted from the plot.
I don't know. Because I feel like you'd be able to see his kind of like breakdown. Because I'm assuming he wouldn't deal with a woman that wasn't his wife unless he had went through a major breakdown. So then you'd see how his like psyche actually develops while he's like staying on the farm. Like obviously he like isn't the same person at the beginning, but like that the his like mental breakdown I feel like isn't as big as like some of the other people. But I feel like if they included some sort of scene where with that other woman, then you'd see that kind of like drop in his like mental state and then the rise back up to like where he was at the end of the movie. Because he seemed to be quite composed closer to the end. Maybe because he was getting his freedom, but like compared to like some of the other like slaves that we saw throughout the movie where they were like having a real like they're crying a lot. He seems to be more composed.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'd say he seemed more composed. Like when he was when he was being forced to whip Patsy,
Yeah.
he was definitely not composed then.
Yeah, I get that.
Like it wasn't just like continuously throughout that he was uncomposed, but there were sections where he was not. When he was forced to do things that were
Yeah.
just
No,
against his.
Or when he like fought against the masters, and
Yeah.
yeah, it was
yeah.
satisfying whenever he did beat up the slave
Oh,
owners.
I fucking hate. What was that guy's name?
First one,
The first guy who got into a fight with him.
I don't remember his name. I know what he looks like.
The like overseer. That's what they're called. Overseer. Master Ford's place. Who's
Who tried to hang him?
I want to say William, but I don't think it is.
don't know what his name was, but doesn't matter. I hate. I hate all the characters that actor plays.
Who else does he play?
Wait, so you just
Who
hate his?
who's in Prisoners? I don't like his actor in that. But I don't like his character in that. He was
No.
in. He's been in other things, but I don't remember what. And I
Yeah.
just do not like him.
Does he always play villains then? Or-
Yeah, he just plays nasty
I
characters.
guess he's just good at his job then.
Oh yeah, he's certainly doing a good job. But I wish he would do a worse job so that I wouldn't hate his character so much. I'll keep thinking about it.
What were you gonna say, Ethan?
I was gonna say, who do you think was like the worst? Not worst as in worst written, but like worst character. Is it like the one you hated the most?
I would say the Gingerbeard's wife.
Oh yeah, she was really annoying.
I don't. The one that I hated the most. I don't know. I feel like it might just be the ginger beard guy because he's just kind of bad to all
Yeah,
the
even
Yeah,
his own wife.
yeah, he's a
yeah.
terrible person, but like his wife, I would argue is maybe worse.
She's worse to one person, but I feel
True.
like the ginger beard guy is just worse to everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good point.
Especially since when I'm sure he got to like was it a drunken state near the end? I don't know. He had some sort of mental breakdown.
He was going fucking nuts.
He's going crazy, and then yeah, where he was just like, yeah, he's I don't know. He was just because he's like so bad, just like to everyone like almost evenly. It kind of makes him the worst in my opinion, anyway.
that guy, that really annoying guy at the start was awful. It's definitely difficult to pick a worst one, I think.
Yeah,
There's,
this type of
so many
movies,
bad people.
But then there's a lot of good ones as well, but it makes it hard to pick. Well, like there's not that many good ones, but there's a few.
There's there's last white guy.
Yeah, and then
Um,
most of the slave, like all the slaves, are good. Like you're rooting for them.
Yeah, like you only get to see like Patsy and Eliza. You don't really. There's no other slaves that we
Yeah, that's true.
meet.
who was that other woman that Patsy was with when Solomon went to like get her? Because was she talking
Oh.
about how she like was a slave before or something?
Yeah, she was like she was at one of the other plantations, I think. And she was like the mistress of the
Oh,
plantation guy.
okay, yeah.
So she was sort of like treated well,
Mm-hmm.
which is why she wasn't picking cotton or anything.
Yeah.
Did you have to do about slave trade in history at your school?
No, I don't think so.
Did you do history or?
I did history, like the mandatory history into
Yeah.
options. I'm assuming it's like when you choose your options, you do the slave trade in history.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
I think we did.
I was terrible at history. I remember getting a 4 on the essay.
Yeah, it's just
My
there's just a
worst
lot of
performance.
writing.
I didn't like I didn't really like history or geography, to be honest.
I don't like the like work in history, but I like the history itself as a subject. I like history.
I think it's like interesting to learn about, but I really don't want to recall information about like a random date about something happening and try and write about it. You get what I mean?
Yeah, if you could just learn it and just not be examined on it, it'd be
Yeah.
far nicer.
Well, I think it's all right when you have to like write an essay or something, because then you don't have to memorize the dates or anything.
Do you not have to include like dates as like examples of the history? I don't actually know how the history GCSE thing
Oh,
works, but
in
like,
GCSEs and well, I didn't do it for A level, but in GCSE you do have to memorize everything.
yeah.
But in like
This,
uni, you don't.
Oh, do
yeah,
you not?
a uni you
Oh,
just write. You don't do it in an exam. You just get like a week to write.
I did not know that.
But yeah, it's quite good.
They sound pretty good. Maybe I should do
I took a
history.
geography module back in first year. That
Yeah.
was really good. I loved it. And I got a week to write my essay.
Mhm.
It went pretty good.
It is stressful during the week, but then it feels
Yeah.
so good to finally submit it and just not have to worry about it anymore. And just knowing it, you don't have to do a test at the end of the semester as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that is nice.
that test was at the end of the semester,
Oh, was it?
but you don't have to revise for it all.
Yeah,
really.
that's true.
Mm.
So it's quite good.
I don't know, I just hate essay writing and anything to do with writing in general, to be honest.
It's all right in moderation. Like I normally take one per semester, but I wouldn't like to do a humanity degree where literally every single module you have to write essays for. You probably have an essay due in like every week.
That'd be a
Mm.
fucking nightmare. Don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to write that much. I mean, my brain would like stop functioning while I'm writing it.
Don't know. We should probably talk about 20th century boys now.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, I guess I'll let Finley.
Yeah, I guess I'll explain what it's about. So it's a manga by Naoki Urasara, and it is set in the year 2000. And this guy called Kenji Endo is like working at a convenience store with his mum and his sister's daughter, and he's just going about his business one day, I'm pretty sure, and then he finds this old symbol, and that symbol is linked to his childhood because him and his friends had like created this gang where they'd predicted the end of the world and like played it out like as friends do, I guess. And then they start to realize that everything they wrote down when they were kids is happening in the real world. And yeah, they have to try and save humanity from what they wrote themselves, really. And there's like a villain called the Friend who's basically amassing like a cult, and they know that the Friend is one of the people that they used to play with, so they're also trying to figure out who among them is like the villain, I guess. I think that summarizes it.
Yeah, do they not figure it out at the end of the first one?
No.
How much did
No.
we read?
What?
How much did we read? Was it just one
Well,
book?
in English, there's 12 books, but technically there's 24 volumes. It's like you probably noticed halfway through, it gave you like another list of chapters or something.
Yeah, yeah.
That's because it was the end of the first volume. There's 2 volumes per book,
Okay.
so
How many books are there? 24?
there's 12 books, but 24 volumes.
24 okay, right. Okay, that
Okay,
makes
so we
sense.
read the first 2 volumes then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I swear they found out who it was.
Who is it? Who did? Oh, is it that
Oh.
Ocho guy?
Yeah.
It's not him.
Oh, not him.
You find that out in the second book, though. So, like, yeah, that's not a spoiler to anyone that would get into the series. It's not him.
Well, it's a bit of a spoiler. We didn't know.
Yeah.
yeah, but it becomes it's kind of hard to explain. It's just when I first read it, I do remember thinking, "Oh damn, it's got to be this guy." Like all signs are pointing towards him.
Hmm.
But then when you start to find out more about the whole gang, you start to be like, "Oh yeah, there's no way it would ever have been him." Like I don't even get what because Kendo and Ocho are best friends from childhood. Like in the group, they were the two best friends.
Oh, right. Okay.
So the fact that he even suspected him of doing it, I think that's like so stupid. But yeah.
Well, I will say when I was first reading it, I kind of like when I was first reading through like the first few like chapters, I was surprised you like recommended it because it felt like a slice of life. I'm not gonna lie, when I was first reading through
The
it.
first volume does. I agree with that.
Yeah, I was like reading through it a bit, and I was like, this seems like a slice of life. I'm like, I'm Richard Finley with this one. I like this guy. But then you find out that one of the teachers has died. He was like the professor dude.
Oh yeah.
And then because the police come to like Baba Kendra's like house to like question him,
Yeah.
and then when he went to like collect the beer bottle or something that he like gave to the professor dude or something, he found that symbol, and then that's
Yeah,
when it all.
Donkey.
Oh, and then
Yeah,
Donkey,
donkey.
a terrible, terrible suicide slash murder.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. He was a pretty good character. I liked it.
Yeah, he was part of the gang, and you get to see him again, like because obviously throughout the series they keep sort of flashing back to the past,
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
make to show more revelations about stuff they'd forgotten and stuff. So you do get to see any characters that die show up again in the past. But yeah, he was a good one.
Yeah, I liked him. I mean, he wasn't like part of the gang at first, right? He was kind of like
Yeah, he was just like a sort of
outcasted.
a, but he wasn't really part of the gang, but he wasn't like he was like an acquaintance of the gang. So there was
Yeah,
like villains to the gang as well. I don't know if you saw the two bullies,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yanbo
yeah,
and Mabe.
yeah.
And then there's like uh three other people that have their like own gang, which is like a rival clan.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you see them in the first book.
No, I don't
No.
remember them appearing.
I think it's a very, very good mystery series, and it's got elements of sci-fi. Not really in the first volume, but later on there's quite a bit of sci-fi.
I remember they
And
mentioned the laser in his drawing.
oh yeah, the laser gun. Yeah, and you see at the start that giant robot as well.
Yeah, yeah.
That doesn't show up like that panel that they showed. That happens
Mm.
again in the very last volume of the series. But yeah, so I forgot it even came up until I reread it,
All
and
right.
then I was surprised they were showing it so early.
Giant
And then
circle thing.
and they keep flicking back to that one scene as well where it's like the UN or something, and everyone's like congratulating the people that saved humanity.
It piqued my interest near the end when that homeless guy was no wait no when one of his friends that's like dying was it
I think it was just a
someone
home. I think
was it
it wasn't one of his friends. It was
I
someone.
thought it was
There
some
was someone
person.
that works for the friend, I think, or like someone.
Oh yeah
But
yeah
then
yeah
he realized how like far it was going or something, and
yeah
so
yeah
he went to prevent it, I guess.
yeah I remember now yeah he yeah, it hooked me in.
And I definitely know that you do see the friend in the first book, but I don't exactly remember what he does.
And you don't see his face, do you?
You don't
You
see his
see the
face.
side of his face is going to Tibet.
Oh yeah. Did he have like any tricks? I guess like did he do it?
Yeah, he
Was he
started
just speaking?
levitating.
Oh, he
Oh
levitated.
yeah, that yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because throughout the series as well, it makes you wonder if he has these if he actually has these superpowers or not, or if he's just doing it to like trick his cult and like it's all smoke and mirrors. But
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's another mystery in there. But if I had to ask you who you think the main character is, who would you say?
Yeah, the main
Main
character
character
is
of the
He's
first
not.
volume.
He's only really in the first three books.
Um,
The entire New Year's Eve thing that they're like setting it up to be about, that only takes place in the first three volumes, and then the actual story like starts to happen, and the rest of the series is set in 2015,
when was the first one set?
2000.
Oh yeah, okay.
So it's like 20 the end of the 20th century.
Oh wait,
No,
wait,
it's
is it gonna be
1997.
the?
Was it?
So it's before 2000.
Oh, okay. That means the first three volumes go up until the year 2000, and then there's like a time skip or
Is it
whatever.
going to be the sister's daughter? That's going to be the main
She is.
because she has like a bit of powers, doesn't she? She bends the spoons. Is it spoons? She does something.
Yeah, she does some, and yeah. Did you get to? It's only a very slight spoiler, but did you see like the cultists come into the shop and try and steal the baby?
I don't
No.
remember
Okay, that's
that.
probably the next book as well. Then
I don't no, I don't remember them kind of revealing that the child had some sort of powers or something. Because if you like, she was like guessing which hand had like the coin or
yeah,
something from like that random
Yeah.
lady.
14 times in a row.
Yeah, something like that. And then
and in the very first page with the panel with the like the giant robot when it's the end of the world or whatever,
mm,
you see
Oh, that's her.
yeah, that's her grown up. Well, like she's like 15, but yeah.
yeah, okay.
I think
I
it's a good series. It's probably my favorite manga. I prefer it to One Piece as well.
damn, that's high praise coming from you.
It like I just can't really think of anything that's wrong with it. Like as a whole, the ending is a bit like up to the imagination, I guess. Uh,
I don't know if I like that as an ending, to be honest, but
it's debatable if it is or not. Like
okay.
they do sort of reveal everything, but at the same time, it's a bit uncertain about if what they revealed is the truth or not. If that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. We've only read the first volume, so I can't really comment too much on what happens later on. But like, yeah, I enjoyed the first volume.
It was good.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
had quite a good plot twist. It like, yeah, it went from like kind of like this common like slice of life kind of thing to like more murder mystery.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the detective guy also died, so he couldn't go to his daughter's
Oh, yeah,
wedding.
that is so sad. There is actually another main character. He, I wouldn't call him the main character. He's like quite a main character, but still a side character, and he's the that detective's grandson, who also
Oh,
becomes a
okay.
detective later on in like his granddad's footsteps.
Yeah,
And he's like one of the ones later on that's trying to like uncover everything about the friend and stuff.
I didn't expect him to die, to be honest.
Yeah.
Is
That was too sad.
I know, like he was about to retire, about to go back to his like daughter's. Was it a wedding? Was she getting married? And then that's why he was going. Was it just
I
a
think it
party
was
thing?
his
Your
granddaughter's
grandson's,
birthday or
yeah,
something.
birthday.
A birthday, okay. Yeah, and then he just collapsed, and then you saw the other guy. Was it like the friend following cultist person?
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
quite funny. I just like rips off his shirt and he's got
yeah,
the
like
t-shirt
right.
underneath.
Yeah. Do you think you will ever read any more volumes then?
Have you got them here?
Yeah, I've got
I've
them
got the
all.
second one in my room still. I might give that a read.
Because if you weren't, then I would spoil everything. But if
Maybe.
you think you will, then I won't say anything past the first volume.
Yeah, I might give the second one a chance when I get some time. Um, after all the uni stuff. But yeah, no, I liked it.
I think the guy that wrote it, he is like the best manga artist. He's done a lot of other quite famous pieces. He
Does he write and draw?
yeah, he does it both.
Okay.
And uh, he's only three of his works have anime adaptations. Most of them don't. 20th Century Boys doesn't.
Hmm.
Um, but his most famous one, anime wise, is definitely Monster,
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
and I would highly, highly recommend that as well. It is so good.
The manga or the anime.
Both. I haven't seen all of the anime. I've seen
Yeah,
like the episodes which have like the moments that I care about the most.
yeah.
But yeah, that one's about like this surgeon in 1980s Germany, or it might be the 90s, and he's like one of the best surgeons in the world. And this really rich guy comes in for a surgery and specifically hired him privately,
Okay, yeah.
which obviously costs a lot of money. But then these two twins come in instead, and one of them has like a severe brain injury and will probably die. But the doctor, Dr. Temmer, thinks he can save him. So he chooses not to operate on the guy that has like a minor surgery but paid for him and saves the kid's life instead. And then it sort of cuts to the future, and there's all these murders happening around the doctor, and you find out that it's the boy who he saved, Johan,
Yeah.
and he's basically just trying to frame Dr. Tenma. And Johan is really good at like disguising himself and covering up that he ever existed, so no one has ever like heard of him or anything. So everyone suspects Dr. Tenma, and he basically has to go on the run, and it's about him trying to prove that this guy called Johan exists, and you start to find out Johan's motives and stuff, and it's really, really good.
What happened to the guy with the minor injury?
He's still, I think he survives, but I think everyone is like really upset with him, and he ends up getting fired and like divorced as well, even though they were only engaged, but still, yeah.
What, from him not from the doctor not saying what, like,
Yeah,
doing-
because the person who he was engaged to like only cared about his job pretty much and how much money he was making and how
Okay.
like professional he was. So the moment he got like sacked for being unprofessional, she was like, "Yeah, I can't be with you anymore because it looks bad for me as well."
Damn.
And his fiance's dad is like the head of the hospital as well. So yeah.
Okay.
And then he also has another anime that I'd recommend called Pluto, and it's only 8 episodes long.
Yeah, I think I've heard you talk about that.
It's really, really good.
I've seen the
Is that the-
first episode.
What did you think?
Can't really remember. It was a while ago.
Is that the thing that's like based on? Is it based on Astro Boy, or is it
Yeah,
like?
it's based on a story arc in Astro Boy,
Okay.
but he's basically gone more like he's basically made it for more like for adults pretty
Yeah,
much
so
and
it's
like
not
fleshed it out more.
Yeah.
But it's like the same cast of characters, but they're obviously not like cartoony or anything. They're like realistic, I guess.
Mm.
But it's about there are these like 7 robots in the world which are known for being the most advanced robots and the most human like, I guess, and the most powerful. And someone is going around like killing them one by one.
Okay.
And one of the robots is this really good detective. All of his all of his manga always have like a mystery
Yeah,
element, I
they're like
guess.
murder mystery sort of things.
Um,
Yeah.
but like one of the top 7 robots is like the best detective in the world, and he's trying to figure out why it's happening and who's doing it and stuff.
Okay.
But you get to sort of see him try and prevent the killings, and also it's really, really good.
I was very sad about North number 2.
Yeah, North number 2, I think. Yeah, I think that was his name. He was one of the top 7, and obviously some of them have to die for them
Yeah, I'm
to
assuming he
figure
is.
out that there's serial killers. So yeah, he is one of the ones that dies in episode 1.
Very sad.
He was like a war robot or something, but then he ended up like going out of commission and then becoming like a butler robot to this rich guy instead, this piano man. And then he asks the rich guy to teach him piano because he doesn't want to fight anymore. He just wants to become a musician. And then just as he starts to get taught piano, that's when he gets killed.
Would you say that you read a lot of murder mystery kind of manga? Oh, I guess you watch it.
I feel like only from him.
Only from this one guy. So like, I guess not. I don't know who else does murder mysteries, to be honest.
Is any other like I don't know what other mystery anime there are really, or like murder mystery. I mean, there is that one that we watched yesterday, but I only watched 2
Yeah.
episodes so far.
We watched anime called Gnosia, and it's basically like Among Us or Werewolf
Okay.
as an anime. And so basically, you start off with this guy who's like he's forgotten everything. So he has amnesia, and he's just been woken up out of this like medical bay area, and he's been told that there's 5 of them on this ship, and one of them has been affected by a genos or gnos, how I said it, and they're gnosia, and the gnosia wants to kill all of humanity basically. And on this ship, there's this AI that has scanned the ship and says that either she will explode the whole ship, so killing everyone and the Gnosia all at once, or you can vote to put someone into cold sleep and do it until either the Gnosia gets put into cold sleep or everyone else gets put into cold sleep and you all die anyway. and the whole like plot of the very first episode, if you don't mind me spoiling it, is basically he like runs through the first scenario and the Gnosis survives and he gets killed. But before he gets killed, he gets given this
It's like a cube, I guess.
cube. Yeah, a cube that basically allows him to like go back in time. So he respawns basically back in the time when he came on the medical bay. And the whole, well, I'm assuming the whole point of the anime is that he's going to keep respawning. He's going to keep trying to like find out who the Gnosia is.
Yeah,
And
but the Gnosia like changes every time.
yeah, because
Like you can't just respawn and be like, all right, I know who it is now. I'm gonna
Right.
vote them off.
yeah, because it's like Schrodinger's cat. I think that's the analogy they used.
Yeah,
But it's like they go into like basically when he respawns, he's not on the same timeline. He goes to a different timeline and carries on.
yeah,
So it's a different. It could be a different person each time. And in the second episode, when he respawns in this other timeline, there's 3 new characters added in. So instead of 5, there's 8 people now. So I'm going to assume that they're going to keep doing that until they get to like a large amount, and then it's going to be like a murder mystery sort of thing. I enjoyed the first 2 episodes.
Maybe
I
I'll
thought it was
watch
pretty
it.
good.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
Among Us, so
I do like Among Us.
It basically is Among Us as an anime.
I feel like if he like respawns every episode, I don't know if like some of the timelines will last more than one episode. But how is he failing so many times? Like surely eventually just by luck managed to vote off the Gnosia by chance.
Yeah, but that'd be like a 1 in 12, right?
Yeah, but obviously there'd be multiple rounds of voting until there's only 2 people
Oh,
left.
right, yeah.
So the odds of the Gnosis being one of those last 2 survivors every time is just so low.
I don't know. Well, I'm hoping he doesn't respawn every episode. I'm hoping that it's like multiple episodes.
Yeah,
but-
same.
Because I think they definitely go to like I think like 12. Like I forget how many characters. Maybe like 10 characters or something. But they go to quite a few characters.
Yeah, there's like a grey alien, and like a
Then
dolphin.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna be like a murder mystery where you get like sit there and like sort of figure out what to do,
Yeah,
which is
yeah, I do quite like mysteries because it sort of feels like it's interactive in a way.
yeah. I think that's why I like 20th Century Boy as well because I kind of like while I was like reading it, I was like trying to like figure out what was happening for like all the like memory and context clues, I guess.
And there's so many moments as well where he'll bait you in like 20th Century Boys where they'll remember that there was like this other person that was with them when they were younger, and then they'll be like, "All right, it's got to be him then," and then you'll find out, "Oh no, it can't be him."
You idiots! Yeah, why would you think that?
But then
There you go.
the reveal, obviously, it does sort of get revealed. Not even that far in. It's probably like within the first half of the series. It's so good, and I don't think anyone will be able to predict it.
Are they already introduced in the first volume, or is it like they introduced
If
it?
they weren't introduced in that one, they definitely are in the next one.
Okay.
Because was there a class reunion where like everybody from their childhood got introduced?
Talking about it, I don't remember if it's shown.
I don't know.
Because I remember
I think they got the invite.
yeah, I remember that. I think they got invited. I don't think they've actually gone to it yet.
Well, when the class reunion happens, obviously then
Everyone.
everyone from the class is there, so
Yeah.
so one of them has got to be. But
Mhm.
I won't spoil anything. It's hard to explain, but yeah.
Okay.
If you like murder mystery, you'll definitely like Sherlock.
But so the thing with Sherlock is I don't like it when the main character's like overly smart, if that makes sense. Because then he like points everything out, and like I want to like imagine being me from, but I want to be the one to like see something happen, and be like, oh, maybe that links with this, maybe this links with that, and maybe these things go together, and this is why the kill exists. But like, I think I saw one episode of Sherlock. I might be wrong, where like the lady had like a suitcase or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he like every time he goes to the crime scene, he instantly goes, "Oh, this happens, this happens. Oh, this has to be this reason." Blah blah blah.
That's a
But
good
then
point.
it's like it doesn't because I'm glad I wouldn't spot any of that. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't be looking for any of that. But I want to have the chance of being the one to like figure it out.
Yeah, I think that's the same in Death Note as well. Because
Well, that he like explains everything, or that you get to figure it
that
out.
everything just gets explained. It's not really much of a mystery at
Yeah,
all. Obviously, because you know who the killer is as the viewer, but even for like when you're watching how L tries to figure out who Kira is,
he's got the inner
he's
monologue.
explaining everything.
Yeah,
Yeah. And when Light's trying to cover his tracks, he's explaining exactly what he's doing. So there's no like surprise in
yeah.
in what happens, but it's still really good to watch.
I don't think of any of the murder mysteries I've seen. I think the only one I can think of is Murder on the Orient Express.
I haven't seen that. Is it a movie or TV series?
It's a movie. It's
I
quite
saw it
good.
when it came out, but do not
It
remember.
might be an older one.
Yeah. Wait, how old was it?
I don't know. It looked old to me.
I think
Do
they
you want me
made
to
one
check?
semi recently, like in the
Yeah,
2010s.
there'll be more than one. It didn't
Hmm.
look 2010s to me. I don't think.
Yeah. I think that's why I can't like when I'm playing like Among Us, I like being the crewmate more than the imposter, which I
Yeah.
think is different for other people. I think some people like being the imposter more than the crewmate.
I feel like I like being crewmate the majority of the time, but when you see the imposter, you do get that feeling of like, oh, I have to lock in now.
Yeah, that's true.
Like when you're crewmate, you just have to relax because you don't have to lie. You just have to exactly tell the truth about what you've been doing.
It was
Yeah.
1974.
Is that the only one?
That was the original one. The other one's 2017.
I've seen the
I
2017 one.
It's got a 6.5 rating on IMDb.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
I definitely prefer being crewmate. It's so much easier, and you can
Yeah.
just do your tasks and just relax.
I feel like whenever we play, I do normally go for you two first. Normally, because you always say it's me no matter what, and then you are actually really good at like deducting who it is. So then you will normally say it's also me if it is me.
You might be good at like working out who it is, but then you always take stupidly long to explain or question people.
Well, because
In
I
the,
okay,
you'll
well,
spend like 90 seconds just questioning people very slowly.
okay, well, I've got my plan is that if I want to like well the reason some of the times that I figure out what to do is because I know where I am and I know where like two other people are. So if I question everyone and know where they are, I just get a general idea of what's happening and then
Mm.
I can figure out who's lying or not. That's just how I play the game. And plus, when I'm explaining it, if I don't explain it really clearly, then it just looks like I'm the imposter for just randomly accusing someone.
Yeah.
Trick is just to accuse someone and then just get them. Don't bother like explaining why it's them.
Then you always just hear the argument, "Oh, they're accusing me, so it's clearly them."
Yeah, no,
It never works.
And then sometimes it flips.
yeah.
Like, don't bother without evidence. You just accuse them.
The worst is when it actually is you and someone just blames you for no reason. Like if you haven't even killed anyone yet, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I think it's this person," and you just,
Oh,
"Oh,
right.
are you kidding me?"
I'm a pro at that.
No, I do like Among Us. Yeah, I do prefer the crewmate more, but I do like playing the imposter sometimes as well. Because it's like, I like to think of ways to trick other people, which is one of my favorite
Yeah.
things.
But then sometimes the plan just does not go well.
That is true. That is true.
Hmm. It's quite satisfying when you do win, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember the last time that we played Among Us, so I don't even remember the last time I won.
I think it would have been in the summer, maybe even before.
Yeah, quite some time ago.
It's been a while. Let's do it again.
Been too busy with university.
Yeah.
I wish we were.
Yeah, just because like every time you get closer to like summer, that's when all the exams and like coursework deadlines happen.
Yeah.
And
So
then
much.
over summer, everyone's working.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then there's like it's like no time to do
And then we
it.
didn't have Wi-Fi when we actually had like a bit of available time.
Ah, that's a
Oh.
great story. That I it was just annoying trying to get Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so we stayed in the same house for the second, like for 2 years in a row. And we had a contract with a terrible, well, a fairly bad internet provider.
I think it's just the like customer service.
Oh, the customer
itself
service is
is
fucking terrible. So basically, right, how it was we were on a student deal for our broadband. So for the first year, it was like 32 or something, £32 like a month. And then after that, it went up to £64 a month, but you could only cancel it after 12 months. And you had to give like 30 days notice or something. So we started in September, so we had to end it at earliest like 30th of September or something.
Yeah.
We ended up cancelling it by 1st of October. So we did that, cancelled it and all. And then we tried to sign up with like a different broadband provider. And then they were like, yeah, it's going to take 14 days for us to give you the
the
router.
self-setup router.
It's just like, how the fuck can it take 14 days?
Yeah,
Like, what are they shipping it by fucking horse and carriage? Like,
It wasn't even that good of a deal compared to the one we got in
no,
the
it
end.
was terrible.
no.
It was worse value.
It was like the only deal we had though available.
Yeah, at the time. But then,
Yeah.
so then the student deals for the one that we originally had came like they just appeared again.
Yeah, so I
So-
think because we cancelled it, I think to stop people from just like cancelling it and reapplying, they like just don't make it available for a week or two. But then because we were waiting like 14 days to get that broadband, we had a look again on
their
like
website.
broadband comparison websites because we didn't want to wait fucking 14 days. Lo and behold, our previous contract is now available again, which is
Yeah.
faster and cheaper than the one that we had signed up to.
It was okay. It's supposed to be faster. It was like 3 to 5 working days or something like that. It's
Oh no, I mean like Wi-Fi speed faster.
Wi-Fi speed, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was also supposed to arrive before the 14th,
Yeah.
actually, because it was only like 3 to 5 working days. But on the day that it was supposed to arrive, I actually had so they sent it by this delivery company, which has an app where you can track where it is, right? I had that app open, and it was like, oh, we're 17 stops away. Oh, we're 14 stops away. Blah 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 blah. We're 1 stop away. And then at that 1 stop away, I waited a bit, and then just went, your parcel has been delivered. I was like, no, fuck it. I don't know what do you mean it's delivered? So I went to like check the outside, I opened the door, I looked, I was like, okay, there's no parcel here. I'm like, there's no way someone could have got it before, but I might as well just check in the group chat just in case. You guys had that. I was like, where the hell's my parcel? Bro. So I called them up, and I'm talking to like this one guy through the chat thing because
Yeah.
I don't understand why they have a chat system instead of just a phone call.
Yeah, it's just like a messaging thing
Yeah, you
on
have
the
to message a
website.
robot first, and then eventually get through to him. I was messaging the human guy. I was like, yeah, mate, my thing hasn't been delivered. Don't know where it is. And he was like, he like checked through everything. He was like, oh, looks like it's been delivered to the wrong address. I was like, oh, okay. What can I do about that? He was like, oh, we can resend it to you within like 3 working days or something. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll wait the extra 3 working days because they just send it again. You know, it's no big deal. We wait until the Friday, and I think I hadn't gotten any like tracking details for the package. And I think you were waiting at home for on the Friday for this package.
Yeah.
And because I hadn't got any tracking, I didn't know when the hell it was going to arrive. I decided again I'd like try and contact them to ask about where the hell's the details of this thing. And luckily this time I found the phone number, so I was actually able to talk to a human being. I talked to them, and I found out, yeah, the guy that I was talking to on the chat hadn't put down the fact that they need to resend the actual Wi-Fi box. So he told me that he was sending it within 3 working days, but he hadn't noted it down, therefore it wasn't sent. So we had to wait another extra day for them to send out an engineer to do it instead. So
They did do it fast once they like
Realised how
realized
badly it had
that they
happened.
hadn't sent it.
yeah, once
It was like the next day.
it was the next day, but then what? It was a 7 day extra.
Yeah, I mean it was
like-
bad, but you know.
It was annoying. As
Also,
well.
we didn't have to set up ourselves, which was a bit nice.
Wait, so on the delivery app, when it said like how many stops away, Did it show you the actual map? Like,
Yeah, was it in
Yeah.
the right area?
Um. Oh, well, I only checked where it was when it was like 10 stops away, and it was close by. Like it was like
It was in Manchester.
yeah, it's definitely Manchester. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. It was like going around somewhere over there.
Yeah.
It was close by, so I just assumed, okay, well, it's gonna be here somewhere soon.
Yeah,
But then it was like, well, it was only 1 stop away. It was like, oh, it's been delivered 1 hour ago, and I was like, there's no possible way it's been delivered. I've been in the house the whole time. And, like, what do you mean? And, yeah, there's a bunch of pain, pain trying to get this set up.
yeah.
But at least we do have Wi-Fi now, I guess.
I'm glad we didn't go for bills included.
yeah,
It's true. Yeah,
it's a scam.
Genuinely, if you go to uni, do not get bills included. It's a fucking scam. It's not hard to set up, usually, Wi-Fi and lecky bills and water.
yeah, they're like 30 quid extra a week. If we,
Yeah, it was £30 each a week.
yeah,
So that would have been
like,
120 a month each.
yeah,
Which is
But
like
we
over
pay,
double.
yeah, we pay like 60.
Yeah,
yeah.
So
And that's not. It's not. Wait, yeah, yeah. It'll be double what we have. Yeah, it's just really bad, basically.
do not get it.
Yeah, basically, do your bills yourself.
I have a question for you two that Long and I were briefly talking about before we decided this should be saved for the podcast. GPT
Oh, oh yeah, yeah,
opinions.
yeah.
what just like in general,
Well, I guess like usage of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in what content, in like schoolwork or in
anything.
or in, like I think as a tool for finding information, sure, but for using it to aid your work, unless you're only checking for like punctuation and grammar or finding references, no, I would never use it.
I think as long as you don't go write my dissertation about this, give me 20 pages, blah blah blah. I think like when it does the spell check, when it does the uh give it a text and bullet points it for you or stuff
Yeah,
like that, I feel like it's quite helpful.
yeah, I think that's all right.
I do. I avoid it as much as I can. There are certain situations where it can be useful, but for the most part, it's pretty fucking bad. Like it. To give you one scenario, I fix bikes quite often, and for some parts on bikes, the bottom bracket mainly, one side of it is reverse threaded. So the threads, it's like righty loosey, lefty tighty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I never remember which side it is, so I always Google it every time I'm putting one in.
yeah.
Because of the ChatGPT search thingy,
Oh,
yeah, the like Google
yeah,
AI thing, that comes up first, and I read it, and it said that the wrong side was
yeah.
reverse threaded. And if I had listened to that, then I'd have been turning it the wrong way. So I just don't use it at all, and that's like basic information. That like there's hundreds of web pages that will say, yeah, this side is reverse threaded, this side is standard thread.
Yeah,
It's
but
like if it's fucking up that the things that are literally written saying that completely answer the question, if it fucks that up, what else is it fucking up? I
yeah,
cannot trust it for anything.
I get what you mean, but like I feel like when you're using ChatGPT, like I'm not gonna lie, I don't Google like okay, if you're Googling searching on ChatGPT, I don't know what you're doing. Just Google search on Google
Well,
and just
yeah,
scroll down a few
but like it,
thingies. But like if
ChatGPT, Google, AI, like they're the same, sort of.
well, the two,
Yeah,
yeah,
alright.
well, I'm saying that if I want to get ChatGPT to like read a passage and just bullet point it for me, it's just copying the words from that passage that I've given it. It's not like it's not like I'm asking it to go into Google, find 20 articles, and then do it for me. I've basically just given it a long ass piece of text and go, yeah, bullet point that for me.
That's fine. Like it's
Like it's quite
all
helpful.
of the articles will say the same thing though, won't they? Like the ones that I for the bottom bracket.
Oh
is
yeah,
it
well,
like a universal thing, or is
Yeah.
it?
Well, almost universal. There are some exceptions, notably Italian and French bone brackets, but
Maybe it was only picking up on the Italian
But
or French.
they're like they're very they're not they're not very common. Most of them are BSA, which is a British standard something. So of course another dub for Britain. Yeah,
I don't even think I've logged on to ChatGPT since first year.
I have when I have like a problem with coding, I'll like ask it, how the hell would you do this? And then I'll give you example code. And then
Oh, that's a good idea.
yeah, that's the exception. It's good for coding.
yeah, well, I mean, I feel like obviously it's going to be good for coding. Like if it can't code, right, it's like what
Yeah,
the hell is? And with code, you can like test it as well. Like if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it works, it works. It's like it ain't it ain't going to give you wrong. If it does give you wrong information, you know it's instantly wrong. Unlike
yeah.
other information.
That's the good thing about that. Like you
Yeah.
can check it.
But then I also feel like they might be able to, like, you know how they can scan essays and then tell you if the writing is it from AI.
Yeah.
Like, can't they just do that for programming as well?
They could, but then okay, let's say you were to Google search it, and like there's this website that I usually use called Stack Exchange, which is basically someone asks a question and then someone gives them the piece of code on how to do it. So if
Yeah.
you were to take that piece of code from that other human, would like how else do you learn coding unless it's
I
from
think that's what I
someone
did for one of my questions, my
like
most recent one.
every like Python website or Python whatever thing will give you examples of how to do that code, and the way you learn how to do the code is by taking that example and inputting your own things.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I think with coding, if you could never see how someone else did a piece of code, I don't think you'd learn as fast. Because like I feel like I know the basics of everything, but like there's some ideas that someone else has thought of that I'd be like, oh, that's actually really smart the way that they've done it.
I don't know if like when you're like reading something, it's like you can just see it's ChatGPT.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you could do that with code. Like, I don't know if
You
you'd
might
look
use
at a piece of code and think, yeah,
maybe
that's.
ChatGPT would like assign certain variables.
Well, you can just rename stuff, though, can't you?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I feel
true.
like you would have to rename stuff for it. Like
Yeah,
if I was adding it into like one of my like pieces of code to do like space systems, and I already had preset variables, so like I had to rename them anyway, or they wouldn't work with my code. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't lie though. In first year, I had to do a project on ChatGPT because it just can't solve maths problems. So for most of my modules, it wouldn't be helpful anyway.
Yeah,
And I don't know if it's the same for some coding stuff, but I guess at least with coding you can check it.
yeah. I think it's like the thing it's best for is literally coding because
Yeah.
it's something you can easily check whether it works because you just press the button to start the code and then just puts out the code. I guess. Like with other information, you kind of like when like if you were to ask it like a Google search sort of thing, like the only way to check it is like you'd have to ask it for the reference that it got from, check the reference yourself, and then look at the bit where it's got it from. But at that
yeah.
point, you're just
It's
searching
defeating
around.
the purpose, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So I think coding's literally the only thing that's like it's like the best thing for, or like formatting a Google document for you if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find it annoying as well when people use AI to make photos and videos, unless it's
Yeah.
like memes that are very, very obviously meant to be AI generated, like the dogs firing
The
water out
Sora
their mouth.
AI.
That if it's like actually going to be used for like professional stuff, like there was this where I live over the summer, this new sushi place opened up called like Sushi Panda,
Yeah.
and
Oh, they have like an AI panda like thing or
well,
something.
that's that, but the entire menu, and I had a physical one as well because I posted it through all the doors,
Yeah.
but I saw it online constantly as well. The entire menu was AI pictures of the menu items. They didn't even put like the actual stuff that they cooked.
Fuck.
Yeah,
That's arguably worse because it's not even an accurate picture.
Yeah, it is worse. What?
Or like it's just worse than just not having a picture.
Yeah, I'd say it is as well.
yeah. I don't know.
'Cause- And it was so easy to tell.
Like you can normally tell when something like a food is AI.
So it just looked like the most perfectly like rolled piece of sushi.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I think AI is good for some things. Like it's like with something like with Excel, where you put in the formulas yourself and then you put in your own inputs, then everything else works out smoothly because of it. So when you ask it to like format something and you ask it to do it correctly, it just formats it and then you just use that. But
Yeah,
once you start to like have it try to take things into its own hands, because it's based off other works and everything else, it's kind of like you're just copying at that point because you're not giving it anything to do, if that makes sense.
yeah, I think so.
And that's my own view of it anyway. I don't know about you two.
What was that?
Is it low battery or something?
What would it say?
Energy saver is on.
Oh, that's fine. It means it's not like 30% then.
Okay. Um, I was watching a video from Numberphile the other day
Yeah.
about sleeper agents or sleeper agent AI. So, like, if you had an AI and you trained it, like, let's say, like, there was like a spy working at OpenAI,
Yeah.
and they had secretly trained the AI to do something when it was given a command word, like a sleeper agent. Um,
Okay.
it's really, oh, you wouldn't be able to find you wouldn't be able to find out if that had happened normally, like
What do you
while
mean?
you're training it, because you wouldn't have like the command word. Is maybe I'll just not talk about it because it's a bit hard for me
Confusing,
to
isn't
explain.
Yeah.
It's a very good video and
Okay.
might be bad for AI.
Yeah, I feel like channels like Numberphile and stuff like that, and like Vsauce and stuff, they have a way of explaining like really complicated stuff, so it's easy to understand when you're watching the video. But trying to replicate it is just impossible.
Yeah, they do too good of a job.
This was like quite a while ago, but did you see the thing about that League of Legends like trailer? In China that used AI, but it's like basically I think it was like this it was a League of Legends I think it was a League of Legends trailer for like something. I mean it was like first released in China or something. And basically like all the like characters and stuff are animations because you know like with League of Legends they normally do their own animations for like a character introduction.
Hmm.
Apparently the characters had been done with AI and you could quite tell that it's done with AI
It's just
when you
lazy.
watched it.
I saw as well on the news. I don't know if it was. It might have been BBC News.
Channel 4.
Oh yeah, the AI presenter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was in uh what's it called? A TV program about AI.
Yeah.
So they weren't just like doing it
yeah.
for no reason. But
Okay.
like the presenter who'd been presenting the TV program was not real. They
Yeah,
were
it had
just
been AI. Okay.
yeah,
Does
just to
it
show that it's bad or
did
like
it
it's
seem convincing?
well they look like a real
I mean, from
person.
the clip I saw it, well, I didn't see the whole thing, so
Yeah,
I only saw the clip where they revealed they were AI, and
Yeah.
it seemed convincing.
Mhm.
so it's not good.
Yeah.
Do you know? Well, have you heard about the AI bubble in the US?
No,
No.
what's the
Yeah,
bubble?
what's the AI?
They
Oh, I've
basically,
heard the term. I just don't.
you know how they've been announcing that like Nvidia's investing $200 billion in OpenAI and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Basically, they're just like I forgot what the name for it was. Basically, they're just like giving each other money. So, like OpenAI will say, "I'm investing
Oh,
two
okay.
hundred billion
Yeah.
dollars in Nvidia." Then Nvidia will say, "I'm investing $250 billion in OpenAI." So GDP's gone up by 450 billion dollars,
Yeah.
but only $50 billion has actually been transferred. And because of that, all the AI related companies are stupidly overvalued. The valuation of them is like 100 times their earnings.
Okay.
Um, so it's not very good.
What, like Nvidia themselves, I'm assuming, is also overvalued, or
Like all of them are. Like
Okay.
OpenAI,
Gemini,
yeah, like all that sort of stuff.
what, Grok, or whatever, the
Sorry, the X one.
yeah, the
Yeah,
X one.
I don't know, it's just like I forgot what name it was, but yeah, not good is how I would describe it.
You know what? I haven't heard anything from DeepSeek in a while.
No, I haven't
'Cause,
either.
like when it first came out, it was kind of like
It was big.
yeah, it was like the top topic. Like everyone's like, oh, they managed to get the same amount of like the same output as ChatGPT with only like a really small amount of money, basically. But like
Mm,
I haven't heard anything from them since. Seem to die down quite a bit.
yeah, it's fine.
Mm. It didn't seem to last very long.
Yeah. I suspect a financial crisis around the time that we're graduating. Yippee!
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. AI has some benefits, and then AI has benefits,
Yeah.
unfavorable things.
I agree.
Yeah,
I'd say I'm not a fan of it if I had to pick a side.
My sister was a graphic designer, so I'm not a fan of it.
yeah. I feel like I think it's the more of the fact that it's like the making part of it is kind of what's always like controversial, if you get what I mean. Like when it makes art or when it makes videos,
But when it's replacing a job,
that's kind of the most that's where like most people are like talking about it a lot. Because like it's like base, it's kind of more like just an advanced search tool.
well,
That
yeah,
makes
it's not intelligent at all.
you
It's
know
just like auto predict. It's just a language model.
yeah. It's
Um,
kind of
so it's,
it just takes stuff and use it basically to like
yeah, it can't think.
regurgitate things. Yeah. And
People seem to think that it can think though, and that it's actually clever, but it's
Yeah.
not.
yeah.
Which annoys me.
Yeah, I know. I guess I mean, AI is bad. AI has some good things that it can do. Yeah, it's just how it is.
I agree.
Yeah. Uh, I don't think anything's going to change about that, to be completely honest with you. It's
Mm.
like, yeah, it's going to get to a point where everyone like really hates it, so something like it's going to stop somewhere, or people like don't care about it as much.
Bubble will burst.
Yeah, it's like something will happen, and then it will change it somehow. I don't know.
Mm.
To be fair, one use of AI that I do like is in the I don't know if you've seen the memes where people will go up to random people in public and be like, "Oh, I saw you doing this the other day," and they're like, "No, I didn't," and then they'll just show them like an AI picture of them doing what they said, and, and their friends will be like really confused, like, "You seriously did that?" But I quite like those memes.
I don't think I've seen that,
No, not
but
either.
yeah, sounds pretty funny. All of my reels lately have been like games.
Like clips of games or
No, like so it started with like the imposter that imposter game where it's like
oh yeah.
two people know something and one person doesn't, and then it went to like there's like a new game where there's like a section bit off so you can't see either side, and then one person they both have an item, and then you either lie about the item or you tell the truth about the item, and then you get
Oh, I
back.
keep seeing those as well.
Yeah, there's
But
stuff
I
like
swear,
that.
every single one I've seen of that trend, they're lying every time. I've never seen one where they're telling the truth.
I've seen one where they tell the truth, but I think it's just like in your mind you're like, oh, I really want to lie.
Yeah.
I've not seen any of these.
That's literally all my For You pages. It's just like random games. It'd be like there's like another one which is like oh fact or cap, and they'll read
Yeah, I've
the
seen
thing,
those
and
ones
then
as
you just
well.
yeah, it's like it's fact or cap. Someone about Clash Royale.
Yeah, they're saying arrows is the most used card, and
Oh yeah,
on the one I saw, I don't know if it's the same one you saw.
I think I saw that one as well. Yeah,
Was it fact or cap?
It was cap because log is the most used card.
That's what I was
yeah.
thinking.
And then I forgot what the next one was.
Oh, there's one. Oh, okay. Will, are you ready? Does when an ice spirit jumps to a
Oh yeah.
tree, does it A only freeze a ground troop if it jumps a ground troop? B only freezes air troop if it jumps out air troop? Or C no matter what troop it jumps at, it freezes both types.
I would say C.
I'd say C as well.
No, it's when it so if it jumps out a ground troop, it will only freeze ground troops,
Hmm.
and if it jumps out air troop, it will only freeze air troops. Apparently,
What if it's the evolved one and it does the double freeze?
I'm not too sure about that one to be honest. But that was what the factor cap thing was.
I had to delete Clash Royale. Just getting too addicted. I need to like. I wish I could just delete Instagram, but like
Yeah.
I message people on it, so I
Yeah.
can't. So I'm just stuck watching fucking
It'd be good
reels.
if you could just delete the Reels tab.
Yeah, but then they wouldn't let you do that, would they?
Yeah. I was on the train the other day, and I don't really play Clash Royale like as much as I did over summer,
Yeah.
but I do still occasionally go on it, and I had like nothing else to do. So I thought, yeah, I'll just load up a game of Clash Royale whilst I'm on the train, and then I just hear this voice behind me go, "Oh, look, the guy in front of us is playing Clash Royale," and I just felt so watched. And then there must have been about year 8 or something, and then one of them like started shouting, like on the full train, "Oh, I bet I could beat any one of you here on the train playing Clash Royale, especially you sat in front of me." I didn't know if I should say anything or not
Why would you not say anything?
because he wasn't like looking at me; he was just in the seat behind me, and
He spoke to you.
well, he was addressing the train. He was addressing his
Yes,
friends on the train.
especially the person in front of me. He
Yeah,
spoke
just
to
because I
you.
was the one playing Clash Royale.
And did
But-
you respond?
No, well, he was saying like what trophies he was, so I just casually went onto like the homepage so he could like get a look at my trophy count, but he didn't say anything.
What did he say his trophy
Did he
was?
pipe down
He said
after
it,
you
he said
saw?
it, he said he was in Arena 24, which is obviously
Yeah.
the max one, but then
Yeah.
he didn't say he was in any of the seasonal arenas. So, and I was like,
You know, like 12,000.
Yeah.
Quite at least said your trophy count.
Why would you not play against him though? But why would you not say I'll play you?
oh, because the service was really bad for one. I couldn't even go into a game in the end. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I also haven't really been playing Clash Royale that much. It's kind of like it is really the game where like if I get bored in a lecture or have nothing to do, I'll like load up a game,
yeah,
learn it. But for me anyway, I actually I usually like when I play like 2 to 3 games, I just stop because I can't play more than that
Yeah.
in a row.
what specifically in Clash Royale or in general? Like, what if you're playing Binding of Isaac?
Well, with Banyan Isaac, the runs are like more the runs I do. Like an hour to like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like a lot of the time I'll like finish an hour run and then I'll be like, "Yep, I'm on a winning streak now. I've got to have another one." Or like, "Oh, I only have one completion mark left. I need to go into another run right
Maybe
away."
if I only had one completion mark left, but like I think if I like had a good run and I finished it, I just finish. And then be like, oh
What if you had like a long run, so you're like 40 minutes in,
yeah,
and then you die?
oh yeah, I have to give it another go. I have to redeem myself.
No, the problem with me is I'll do the exact same. I'll play like 1 or 2 games,
Yeah.
but like when I'm in the library, I'll do like a couple minutes of work, 1 or 2 games, a couple minutes of work, 1 or 2 games, and it's not very good.
I
It
think
slows me down too much.
when I'm like studying, I'll like drop my phone in my bag and then put my headphones on and ignore it.
Yeah, I seem to have swapped it for reels now.
Actually, chuck your phone in somewhere that you won't grab it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I will do that.
that's my recommendation. Well, that's how I do it anyway.
I just normally put my phone on Do Not Disturb, put like Spotify on.
Yeah.
So if I were to go on Reels or like YouTube Shorts, it would cancel out like the songs would stop playing, whatever.
Yeah.
So it sort of prevents me from wanting to do that.
Mm.
Yeah.
I just put it out of sight, out of mind. That's how my philosophy goes.
Hmm.
I feel like it wouldn't be out of my mind if it was out of sight though. I'd be thinking I could just reach into my bag right now and play a game of Clash Royale.
So I had to
I
delete it.
normally, I normally don't think that. It's normally when it's out of sight, it's out of mind for me.
Yeah. I feel like for Clash Royale though, it's just I play until I lose, and then I get salty and don't play for a while.
I just can't play more than like 2 or 3.
Even if you win all of them,
Yeah, I like
can't be doing that.
I do it, and I'm like, okay, that was a good few minutes of my time spent playing Clash Royale. Time to lock in and do some other work.
But it has been such a bad mood if they start like emoting on me after I lose like one. There's been a few games recently where I've lost by 1 damage point on like their tower. It's
Oh,
so frustrating.
um, yeah, no, that is always the most annoying thing as well. Like, especially if you have a spell in your like deck as well. You're
Yeah.
just like, oh, if I just cycle to the spell real quickly, I could just.
Have you seen the new emote as well?
Oh, there's 6-7 email, isn't there?
Yeah. In
Yeah.
Clash Royale. I think you have to pay for it though.
Good.
Like actual money.
Yeah.
I think it
I thought it was a QR code thing, but I might
Oh.
be wrong.
Oh yeah, it might be the Oh yeah, and then it's like limited time.
Yeah,
I don't think you can get it anymore, can you?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
might try after the fucking episode. But yeah, it's just like there's this like wizard guy that had like 2 disco balls. Like
You just go
yeah,
put
doing
them
that
up.
in his original email, and then they like made a new one made to 6-7 instead. So 6-7 email.
Very nice.
Yeah. Hopefully I can still get it. I have no idea if it's still up, but
Yeah.
hopefully the emote's out.
I only use like the basic ones.
No, I use all the goblin ones.
Um,
And then
I have like quite a variety, I think. I've got a few of the goblin ones.
I've got my favorite one to do is the goblin doing the nail bite thing. Like he's scared. Like after you just destroy one of their bushes.
I think my favorite is either there's this like goblin like a it's like a it does like the robot with like some mask on top of him or
Oh
something,
yeah.
and then the skeleton dancing one.
The one that annoys me the most is the pig shaking its bum. Oh my days. I
Oh
hate that
yeah,
one.
None of them annoy me really.
If they just do it like when no one's when it's a draw still, then I don't care. But if they're winning and they do it, then it's so frustrating. Especially if they like
mm.
play Mega Knight and then emote. I just hate that.
I emote when they play Mega Knight.
I always put wow, and then they'll normally respond with something.
I put the crying King Tower.
I play log bait sound.
I don't even. I think mine's bridge spam, but
Mm.
it
Don't know
could
what mine
be
is.
hog cycle. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you remember what you used to play on Clash Royale?
I don't know what it's called because I just made it up.
What cards was it?
Prince, Elite Barbarians, Log, Bomber, Wizard. There was a building, but Scarmy, Tombstone. How many am I at?
Even
7, I think.
so far, what would you
There's one more.
What? Sorry.
what would you say so far? Like an elite barbarian beatdown or like a bridge spam with Prince?
Yeah. Do you have rage in it?
Oh yeah, Rage. That's what it was.
I thought it's more Elite Barbarians if it has rage in it, like Elite Barbarians
Yeah.
beat down if it has rage.
Elite Barbarians are so OP. Though. Like I just put them at the start of the game. You just put them down, then Rage, and then you just won their tower. I would just played against morons probably, but like it's like a 50-50 if it's just like winning their tower on the first push.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think Elite Barbarians are quite well. They get annoyed at it.
Yeah.
Like they just don't play anything against them.
I feel like I've
Like at the
got
start of
good
the game.
counters.
Hmm?
I feel like I've got a good, like, pretty decent counters in my deck for elite barbarians.
I think since I played Logfit, I just have
Oh yeah,
my whole deck is just decent counter to Elite Barbarians. Because like yeah, my whole thing's just like Swarm.
yeah.
So
But Rage acts as like a
Yeah, but it doesn't kill
It acts like
Goblin.
arrows, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
but it doesn't kill Goblin Gun in one.
Yeah, it does. Well, for me, it does.
Wait, do you like
Yeah.
what level is your rage?
12?
Wait, does it? I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
I mean, if it's like a really low level goblin gang and a really
Oh, I
high
mean,
level
like if it's
rage, then
like
yeah.
equal.
Oh, then no.
Yeah, no. I'm not
Oh,
remembering wrong.
I'm
But
pretty sure it just kills like all
Well,
the small
it definitely
things.
doesn't kill the normal goblins, but maybe it would kill the spear
I
goblins.
was thinking maybe the spear goblins, but like I don't remember.
I know it just like this. You know the ones with like spear goblin, like the 5 goblins. I think
Yeah, Goblin Gun.
it kills all them.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't kill all
For
of them.
me, for me, it does.
I might be remembering wrong, but I'm
And it
pretty.
does scar me, and it does like
Yeah, definitely just
I know it
scam.
definitely does scar me. I'm just.
it does Oh no, it doesn't do minions. Like half does minions or something. So it's just really good. I think it does goblin barrel as well. So you
It
can use
definitely
it.
doesn't do Goblin Battle. I can
Oh.
tell you for a fact it does not do Goblin Battle.
Oh no! At
it's
least
equal
damages them
level,
to like
it does
one
damage them.
HP. You know.
Yeah, but
And
I
it
could.
rages the tower, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Top number 1 spell for me.
No, log.
No, Log's
Easy.
definitely
Oh yeah,
number one
log's pretty good.
spell.
Oh yeah, log's good.
Yeah.
Like rage is like instant.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if I'm trying to kill a Scarly,
Oh,
just
free
rage
Log.
it.
You got.
But
Just rage it
Predict
though.
them.
log has like the knockback as well, and the
Yeah.
it like stuns them, I guess.
Zillion Log's just bad.
Or if they had an evolution log that does air troops as well.
Have you seen the new
Oh, Royal
Royal
Hogs,
Hog
yeah.
evolution?
It looks so broken.
Pigs now fly.
I don't have any evolutions.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought you were giving like free ones. Like I remember them
I
giving
should
out.
have had baby dragon, but I just didn't have it for some reason. For some reason, like I finished like the.
That's right.
I don't know if it was on Pass Royal. It was like the things on like the left hand side of the screen.
You only
Oh,
get
yeah.
you only get free shards.
I think I got 6, but I can't see how many shards I get for it.
I'm pretty sure you only get 3. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Yeah,
Because I remember doing
for
it
most
as
of them, you
well.
only get 3.
But from my memory, yeah, it's only 3.
disaster.
You had to do the pass right now to get 2 guaranteed every time.
Yeah. That's needed to finish this season's.
I have no idea. I haven't played in ages. No. No, I just saw that the Royal Hog one looked quite OP, I'm not gonna lie. But we'll see what happens when it comes out.
Yeah.
That's what I thought about the Skarmy one, but like I haven't seen the Skarmy evolution that much.
I've only played against it once, and
Yeah.
it just, because it's a 2-cycle one, it just wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Same with the Royal Ghost. Like, it was a bit annoying, but as long as you don't let it go invisible a second time, it's fine.
Yeah.
Because you can just log the, like, other ghosts, I guess.
Mm. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's about
Uh,
fine. It's just about 2 hours.
I mean, we went from what recommendations to Clash Royale.
Classic.
Yeah, classic
Um,
podcast episode.
yeah.
Do you,
Thanks.
who do you think will be doing the next 2 try slices?
Don't know
I don't mind if you two do it.
when we're doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll probably be sometime after this, but I guess we yeah.
Don't mind.
Yeah, I guess me and Will will be doing the next one whenever
Yeah.
it is and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Can you look at the right camera this time?
Oh, I was looking at that one.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah. It's at the start I look at that one, so.
Yeah, that's true. But then it's like all the same time.